What's up guys, it's GreenJanuary here. Tonight I'm doing something a little bit different. Something I've been wanting to do for a while now but just haven't gotten around to it. This is basically a nighttime chat and chill. I got a drink here. It's going to be a long format, so grab yourself some snacks, a drink for yourself, and I'm just going to talk about what's been going on in my personal life, professional life, side hustles life, and anything else that comes to mind. I'm going to put a list of topics right here so you guys can know what I'm about to talk about. First of all, I want to make a declaration about driving for GrubHub and DoorDash. I'm officially done with them. I collected my 3 bags this morning. I had a DoorDash bag and 2 GrubHub bags. Threw them straight in the trash can. The garbage guy came probably 20 minutes later. Now, it's kind of a long story, but I purchased a storage unit a couple of days ago. I made one trip to it. I made a second trip to it yesterday. When I arrived there, I found a manager's lock on it. They mistakenly placed a lock over my lock, so I couldn't get in. I was super pissed. It was an hour and a half drive. I had to come straight back home. Their office was closed. I was arguing with corporate on the phone. Huge waste of time. But as I was driving back, it just kind of occurred to me, I'm kind of getting like beat up by these storage units because anything could happen. It's so difficult just winning a unit. And even after you win it, they're able to cancel if they want to. And then on top of that, even after you're taking loads out of the unit, they can just put a lock on it because they've made a mistake. So there's a lot of frustration from the storage unit side hustle. Now, how that kind of transferred over to me thinking about GrubHub is the fact that Grubhub is basically dead now. I've been logged into the app so much over the past probably month and a half or 2 months. I've been logged in maybe 5 hours a week, and then I'll get real excited. I'll wake up early Saturday. I'll log straight into the app for probably 6 hours in a row. I'll get a couple orders that are paying like $9 an hour, but a lot of that is just nothingness all day. And me, I'm always thinking like, well, maybe I'm in a hot spot, or maybe I'm in a dead zone in my area. Even though I'm in a brand new house, and I said that at my last house, I thought I was in a dead zone for T-Mobile, so I'm walking around the house like an idiot thinking it's my connection. But I think GrubHub and DoorDash, they're just dead. People are not using them like they did during the height of COVID when I was making the bulk of my money. You guys saw me document it fairly well on this exact channel. I could easily make $23 an hour. That went down over time to $18 an hour. I was still happy with that. Then I was struggling to get 15. What it turned into is barely making $12 an hour, plus not getting any orders. So I've been fed up with it for a while, but it just kind of all came together. I'm like, I'm not going to drive for GrubHub or DoorDash anymore. Going into 2024, I'm not even going to bother. Why waste my time? I need to focus on other side hustles that are actually bringing in better money, which storage units are. So hopefully you guys didn't subscribe to me just to watch GrubHub videos, but those are not going to be uploaded anymore. And then I was thinking, like, do I really want to say never? Because I don't like saying never, but there's zero likelihood that GrubHub could do anything to attract me back to the app. Because if you think about it, even if they say we're going to guarantee drivers get $20 an hour in the Colorado market, there's some kind of manipulation going on there where you probably have to be logged in X amount of hours a day, or some other stupid shit such as you can't decline a certain amount of orders. So I don't think they have the money to entice me back to the app. I've actually deleted GrubHub off my phone, and I also deleted DoorDash, but DoorDash lets you delete your account too, so I don't even have an account to log back into. With DoorDash, I'm not expecting any paperwork for taxes. There's no way I met any sort of threshold. GrubHub, I might receive a 1099 through my email, but I probably wouldn't even file that. I don't think I met that threshold either. So GrubHub can fuck off. If you guys are making money with GrubHub in your area, that's awesome. Keep doing it, but also try to look for a different side hustle when it eventually falls through, because you're going to need something else to do once GrubHub goes away, because I don't really think it's sustainable. For storage units, you guys haven't seen me documenting a lot about them just because I don't know if those videos are very entertaining. A lot of times I get inside these units, they're so dark, the footage kind of sucks, so I don't really like filming a lot of that. But I've purchased 5 units in the past 5 months. So when I first started storage units, I thought I would do 1 a month. That hasn't really worked out. I think I'm up to 10 in the last 11 months. So I'm nearly there, but it's not a huge deal. The point is just to make money, which I am. It's kind of nice going into a storage unit, unloading everything, getting it back to my house into the basement with maybe 5 or 6 carloads. And then I have so much merchandise, so much eBay stock to list. It's nice because for the longest time I was just going to Goodwill, leaving with 2, 3, maybe 5 things to list, and I would have to just keep going to Goodwill to get all my stuff for eBay, which worked for a while until it didn't. Now, one storage unit might give me 40 items to sell. They might not all be home run items, but I'm listing things that are actually selling, and it's nice getting all that from one location and not even having the time to list it. I make little goals for myself to list 5 items a day or 10 items a day. I mean, that's how much I'm getting out of these storage units. Last one I purchased, for example, I got a bunch of very nice buck knives from the 90s, $40, $50 knives. I got about 14 different knives. I have ammo, which I'm still not sure how to sell. I got a bunch of vintage cameras, some power tools. I got these 2 ice fishing tent things that go over the ice. Those should be probably $100 each. This unit cost me $80 plus gas with all the trips and fees. I should come in under $150. I'll probably make at least $600 off of this unit. Granted, I don't really track the time it takes listing the stuff on eBay because that's kind of enjoyable to me. I can chill in my basement, watch YouTube videos, drink a Monster energy drink, and just relax and list all day if I wanted to. As I mentioned in a last video, I think I did move. We moved about a half hour away from our last house, so we now own 5 properties. We kept the one we just left, turned it into a rental. We have a rental suite attached in this house. That's bringing in $1,100 a month. So I'm a little bit more busy as a landlord, but I still got plenty of free time. However, that is kind of the reason why I haven't been really making any content. I've just kind of been absorbed working at the rental property. I did write a book recently. Let me show it to you guys. I say book, it's actually an ebook because it's only like 29 pages, but I had this printed up so I could take photos for marketing and stuff. It's actually empty. Don't tell anyone. But I've been marketing the crap out of this on Twitter, a little bit on Instagram and TikTok as well. Super tough marketing an ebook about being a landlord and about the Scarlet Method. But if you guys are interested and you want to get into real estate investing, the Scarlet Method is the only way to make money in the Denver market at this point in time. But I rent all my homes out by the room, so I have 19 rooms and 19 tenants. By the way, I'm in my new game room here. I'll show you guys some footage of it. I trimmed down a lot of all the colorful stuff from the last room, all the toys. I had a lot of clutter, things I really didn't want on display anymore, but I'll show you guys around here now. It's a little more basic. I don't have a TV in this room. That's kind of the main thing that was in the last room that's not here. That's in the loft just outside the door there. So I don't play games on TV in here. Don't really need to. It is a little bit smaller. It's the smallest bedroom in the house. I like the way it turned out, and it's still in a state of transition. I'm gonna add probably some more posters or decorations. But I think as far as like video games and collectibles, this is all that I really have, and it's all that's on display. I did let a few things go on eBay. Now, I have been playing video games too. My goal for the year, which is almost comical, very low threshold for what I wanted to accomplish in video games. I wanted to just play 10 games, not even beat, but just play 10 different games. Let me show you guys my list here. Persona 5, Fire Emblem 3 Houses, Death Stranding, New Super Mario Deluxe U, the remastered edition on the Switch, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, and most recently Halo Infinite, which I'm still playing right now. That may be the only game I beat for the year, but I still need to play a few more games to reach my 10 game goal. Why is it so hard playing video games? For one, they scare my daughter, so it's hard playing video games when she's awake and she wants to watch something on TV. So I kind of wait till she's asleep, but when she goes to sleep, I usually want to watch something myself, so I don't play video games because it's usually too late and I'm tired. Never in a million years I thought I would have a goal to just play 10 games a year, but that's what it's come down to when you have a 4-year-old. But she's getting older now where she can play games with me. Dragon Ball Fighter Z, that's kind of a button masher. Like any button you hit, it does a lot of damage. So she kind of got good at that, where she was winning matches, and then the game progressed a little bit, and she couldn't play it. She got frustrated, but she's getting older now to where she knows how to play video games. So I think next year we'll play some more kid-friendly games. Watching wrestling a little bit more recently. My friend and I went to see Monday Night Raw when it came to Denver a few months ago. And if you're a wrestling follower, you might know it as the episode where The Rock returned after being gone for 4 years. It was totally unexpected for The Rock to show up, and it was super awesome to be there, just to hear his theme song, have him walk out. The crowd went crazy. It was a really good time. But I've been watching mostly Monday Night Raw on Hulu, so I'm not sure how much they edit out. But it's going pretty good. It's such a time suck though, because it's a long show and you have to keep watching it, and it seems like there's a new pay-per-view basically every other month now. I feel like I need to mention CM Punk because a lot of people are talking about him. I was taking a very long break from wrestling, basically his entire career in the WWE. When I joined the Navy in 2005, I didn't watch a single day of wrestling until years after I got out in like 2014. By that time, I think he was either on his way out or he was completely done. So all I know about CM Punk is him suing the doctor, one of the WWE doctors, a bunch of negative footage from that, and then him complaining about everyone. His big return to AEW, which I never watched a single episode of because I don't have that channel and I'm not really interested in other wrestling promotions. So when he made this big return to WWE, I was like, for one, I don't care. I don't think he's a good wrestler. He's so damn old. He's 45. He doesn't look like he's in great shape. And I'm just kind of sick of hearing about him. I don't think he's going to do well. I made a graphic, made an image, and I posted it everywhere on Twitter because I don't think he's going to last 6 months. I'm saying that he's either going to be injured, complaining about the company, he's going to have some sort of backstage feud, or he's going to be asking for a way out of his contract. I don't think he's really in it for the right reasons. He even said himself he's just there to make money, so I don't think it's not going to end well for him, I don't think. I could be wrong. I would actually love to be wrong and for him to be this awesome character on Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, and I could get on this same video chat 2 months from now and talk about how I was wrong. But I'm just not a fan. I hope other talent doesn't get pushed to the side for him to do well inside the ring. I'm a big fan of LA Knight on SmackDown, and I think if he appears on SmackDown and pushes LA Knight's time slot or he gets reduced in some way, that's just gonna suck. So I don't know if you guys watch wrestling, if any of my subscribers care, but I feel like I had to put that out there into the universe. So that's basically everything I had to talk about this night. If you guys want to see more of this long video format where I just chill and do whatever I want, let me know in the comments section below. Or you can leave a comment about anything else I mentioned in this video. Hit that thumbs up button on the way out. I'll see you next time. Bye.